y'all. It's UNG Radio Station broadcasting live to the people on the streets. We in the building, y'all. It's a Tuesday night, independent night, where we talk to artists, independent entrepreneurs, moms and pop stores, owners, and we talk to people and have a good time, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, we got special guests in the building. We should be expecting TC Comedian to come in the building. We also got the one and only Real Life coming out of Seattle. We got Tia in the building, the CEO of Hormones, specializing in adult toys. We're going to talk to the independent entrepreneurs. We're going to have a good time. First of all, I want y'all to know, welcome to UNG Radio Station. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in on your phone, your laptop, or if you're watching us live on Twitter or YouTube, all of it. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And we as a people, we got to talk about these issues going on in life. Sports, hood politics, the whole nine. You know what I mean? Tonight's show sponsored by No Excuses, the one and only Vandy Rome's. They're having a live concert on February the 18th at the Witch's Brew in the city of North Hills, California at 16151 Parthenia Street. All right, y'all go down there and check that out. Y'all pull up and check out 2020 Monstar, Curfew, and Bandit Rome's on February 18th. $15 to get in. Matter of fact, we got 2 tickets, you know what I'm saying, that I'll be giving away tonight for the first person that goes to Hormone Instagram and says they want to purchase those tickets. I'm going to give them to you for free. First person that goes to Hormones Instagram, that's _Hormones_. First person that go to that Instagram and support us, we're going to get you some tickets for you to come out to that concert and have a good time. First of all, let's get into it, y'all. Tia, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me. I'm excited.
That's what's up. Brother, Real Life, what's going on?
What it do, my guy? Been a minute?
Hey, I'm glad you're here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on, man. First thing I want to dive into something, man. It's Black History Month, so it's time for us to benefit in life, all right? Now, we know reparations, we might not get that ever, right?
Right.
All right, so, you know, there's so many things. People getting canceled, people passing away, COVID going on. Black History Month might not seem the same. Right now on YouTube, if you watch, some people, they trying to exploit, saying they're not with Black history. Some people are with it. Some celebrities, they'll be down this month, but next month won't be down. There's so much politics behind it. How do y'all feel about Black History Month?
Ladies first.
I love Black History Month. I support it every year. I not only support it during, Black history and culture during February, but it's throughout the year for me. Like, I make sure, I teach my kids about it, instill certain things in them about it, just push forward. But I see a lot of people are pushing that, Black Future Month now or something of that nature.
Right.
So I'm a little confused on that, but whatever.
I'm for the Black Future concept. I get the idea of that because, we can dwell on the past all day long, every day, and it does help us remember things. But at some point, we do gotta move forward and start building something different and something better. So the concept is ideal.
Speaking of building, I got a good one for you. Okay, can you name 5 Black-owned businesses that are in demand?
That are in demand.
That are in demand. Let me give you an example before you answer that, so we be on the same level.
In demand to who?
To the world,
right.
To the public. Okay, American Airlines. Everybody knows who American Airlines is, right?
Yeah.
McDonald's. Everybody knows who McDonald's is. It doesn't matter where you go in the United States or across the world, but we just talk about the United States right now.
Okay.
You can go to Oklahoma, you can go to Texas, Georgia, California, New York, and each side of town they got a McDonald's, if not 2 McDonald's on the north side, 2 McDonald's on the west side, all over. McDonald's is everywhere. And everybody knows about Nike. Everybody knows about Puma. Mm-hmm. What Black-owned company does everybody in the world identify? When you see Honda, you know who owns it.
The Black-owned one that I would say that everybody identifies with, I would say was Kanye.
Kanye?
Yeah, his Yeezys.
Okay, Yeezys.
Yeah,
all right, good one.
Yeah, his Yeezys.
Real good one.
Yeah.
All right, Yeezys. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to comment if you're on Twitter or YouTube checking us out. That's important. Name some of these companies. It's Black History Month. Some of the kids don't know. I had my mentor, a student, I mentored a whole class about a month ago, and we was talking about Martin Luther King, and the young guy in the class said, "Who was that? What song he sang?"
Oh, wow.
I said, "What?" He said, "You don't know who Martin Luther King is?" And during Black History Month, they try to teach you only the basics. Mm-hmm. The Martin Luther King, the Rosa Parks, the Malcolm X, and they don't go no further. They don't talk about how Black people created cars in Michigan.
Right.
But we don't own no cars. You got Chevy, you got Ford, that's American. Mm-hmm. You got Honda, whatever, you know what I mean? That's from overseas.
That's such a deep question, man. Honestly, I could think of lots of companies, but I'm thinking of companies that, like, on the lines of the motor vehicles and cell phones. And I know there's a black-owned cell phone company. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Well, you got your phone in your hand while you talking, you can cheat.
Because I was posting a picture of us.
It's all good, you can cheat, you know what I mean? But on the real, let's talk.
But also there's a black-owned bank. Now, it's not like widely known yet,
Right.
but the fact that there's a black-owned bank, it's called Greenwood. And I think what's his name?
There's a couple black-owned banks, you know what I'm saying? I know Killer Mike from Atlanta's working on
Greenwood
one.
is with Killer Mike.
Okay, Greenwood is with Killer Mike?
Right.
Okay.
And that's growing.
That's growing.
It's starting off slow, but it's just the fact that that's happening now. I think that's the future Black history stuff.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? That we should be thinking about. You know what I mean?
All right, now I've been having this conversation all week. Now one of our callers, they called in and said, her name is Sarah Barrels. She was like, even though we don't own the name, there's a lot of independent owners who buy McDonald's.
Yeah.
There are people of color that own McDonald's.
Oh, isn't the lady in Compton?
Right.
It's a black lady. I believe she owns all of the McDonald's in Compton.
Wow.
I believe that's
I
what they
never
were
knew
saying.
that. That's
I'll
right.
have to double check that, but I believe that's what they were saying once upon a time, that she either owns all of them or the majority of the ones in Compton.
Wow, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So again, on the future stuff, right?
Okay.
Crips and the Bloods have 3 companies now. It's official. Crips LLC, Bloods LLC, and then there's the Blood Cousins.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
Break it down. We need to know.
You can look this up now. Like they went legit. They're legitimizing the gang culture. You know what I'm saying? To make it corporate, bring a corporate structure to it. Like I literally was just checking this stuff out today.
Hey, I'm not mad at that because a lot of brothers in the
That's
hood are
more
independent entrepreneurs.
future
Yeah.
thinking. You know what
We
I'm
need
saying?
to get them off the streets with the little knucklehead stuff anyway,
Exactly.
because they're really our soldiers. They're the ones with heart that will go out here during these riots and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure, but today in Minnesota or yesterday, a young boy got shot, got killed. You know what I'm saying? I got to look it up real fast. I didn't do my history on it, but a young man got killed. So a lot of high schools and colleges today checked out and they're marching right now. You know what I'm saying? So those are our leaders. You know what I'm saying? The hardcore gang members or whatever. Those, you know what I'm saying? They're not our leaders, but they're our soldiers.
No, I mean, I would definitely consider the leaders. Like maybe I personally don't follow them, you know, particularly, but the fact that they came from the hood,
That's
came
right.
from the gang culture, and now they're using that same culture to turn around the community that they essentially terrorized.
Wow.
We need it. You know how many little young cats need an OG to speak to them and get them
Exactly.
straight? We need that.
Exactly.
That's what we're doing right now. We OGs right here. We at UNG radio station, talking to the folks. We're going to let these people know, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, give me a good investment. Because people are afraid to invest. They might go invest in this company and in 6 months the market crash.
There's lots of quote unquote good investment, but it's all risky. It's all risky.
All
No matter
investments are
what you
risky,
invest in,
yeah.
research what you're investing in before you spend $1. Like now, when I first started investing, I was just throwing money into the stock market. I had no idea what I was doing. You know, I was just. But now I got stocks in Tesla. I got stocks in Microsoft. I got stocks in gold. You know, various things that you know is going to continue to grow over time. You know what I'm saying? These are called blue chips. These are blue chip companies, right? If you're going to invest in stocks, research ETFs and blue chip companies. Those are going to be the companies that get you the most amount of money over time.
So Real Life is telling everybody basically invest in the stock market right now in certain companies, all right? How do you feel about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency?
It's sketchy, but if you look at the way the world has changed, it's a natural progression to get rid of the paper currency.
dollar, yeah.
We already went to the debit cards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So paper currency is on its way out. It's just a matter of time. So Bitcoin seems like the most logical next step. The biggest problem is that it requires so much energy, so much power. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like governments are wanting more regulation on it.
I have a quick question. So with the Bitcoin and things like that, is that federally insured? Like,
That's a deep question. Good question, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I'm not sure about that one yet. I don't think it is because it's so
see, that's what
new.
I'm scared of.
It's so new. There's only one country in the world that officially recognizes it, and I think that was Argentina or
Okay.
something.
China?
No. It was one of the brown ones. It wasn't China. But no, I'll look at it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I understand you got a few businesses that you running also.
Yes,
What
yeah.
you got going?
So I have my adult toy line,
Okay.
Hormones,
Okay.
and it literally took off. Like I was, kind of skeptical and scared to start it, but it took off, and I'm, really happy with how everything is going. And then I'm also a property manager. I was speaking with him earlier about it, but about the property management aspect. And right now everything is just crazy.
Wow.
Everything about property management is crazy. So that's why I'm glad I branched off into something of my own, because I'm an employee
Okay.
for the property management company. But with Hormones, I am the CEO of it. So I literally started it, from the bottom. Started it from scratch. Like I had to figure everything out on my own. Whereas with this property management company I work for, they trained me on, what to say, how to act, how to, rent the homes and apartments and things of that nature. But with Hormones, it literally took me, having a vision board party, writing down what I wanted to, what my goals were, what I wanted to achieve, and I just went ahead and did it. Like,
Well, those are two powerful necessities.
yeah.
Sex is very
To
high
answer your
on the
question,
market.
it's El Salvador
El Salvador?
that recognizes Bitcoin as an official currency now.
Oh.
Okay. El Salvador. And now America is getting into it. You can go to the grocery stores and see a Bitcoin machine right next to an ATM machine. All people, and it's like she said, it's a nervous thing. Or, I say, hurry up and jump in and make your 300K and jump out. Or whatever, and then you can leave a little something over there and let it play. You know what I'm saying?
And
Knock
stock
that
market
down.
is a long game.
Right.
Put money in there, leave it there. Don't invest anything that you're not okay with losing.
Right. And the property management game is important also, because everybody needs a place to stay.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Right now, Oklahoma is like on the red mark. You can go out there and buy a nice 2-3 bedroom house for $50,000 to $100,000. Put about 20 into it, and you can sell it for double.
Yeah.
All right? Or you can go and buy you some shacks that's about to fall, all in the Midwest and in the South, and put a few dollars into it and sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Or tear down and start over.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's just about the land.
Yep.
A lot of people need the land because the land is very important. It's sad that the black man doesn't really get a land until he's 40, 50, 60. Then you only got so much time to live on earth.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a driveway, a backyard, a garage, 3 or 4 bedrooms. You can park 4 or 5 cars on your driveway. You got a truck where you can work. In your garage, you got a lawnmower. You can take your grandson or your son to go cut yards. It's so many responsibilities, so many blessings in the house that the young man is missing out on. So,
Black families need to leap back up and start. The land is important, but if you got a bunch of people there to maintain the land,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then you make the most out of it.
That's true.
That reminds me of that show Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar?
Yeah.
Okay.
With their black family, and they maintained their land, and they made sure they kept it in the family, and they all work on it together and grow together. So, but black families these days, they're fighting and can't get along sometimes.
We've been through the most out of everybody, and we got the short temper. You know what I mean? And we explode, and it's tough for us to do certain things because everybody knows that we're really kings and queens, and they really targeted us to divide. They want to get the man out of the house and let the lady be the only one to raise the child, or they want us all on drugs from the age of 15 to 40. Either you smoking weed, drinking, or taking lean, and from 40 on up, you're on prescription medicine. You got to go to the hospital instead of get your prescription. We under attack. So shows like this right here are very important to me. All right, it gives us a chance to speak and have a voice. It might not be the biggest voice, but we're doing it. You know what I mean? It's all love and it's all respect. So let's go back to talking about the property game.
Okay.
The property game, explain it. How'd you get involved with that?
My daughter's 12 now, so about 12 years ago, I was pregnant with my daughter, and I was on bed rest the entire pregnancy. So I was like, I can't do this. As soon as I'm able to go back to work, I am. But I wanted to just do something, small, easy, that wasn't going to take a lot of stress and work. So I went through a temp agency, started as a leasing consultant, and 6 months later, they gave me my own property.
Congratulations. Now, you renting out property or you selling it?
I rent them out.
That's incredible. Give out your line. Let people know. They might want to hook up with you.
So I
The website?
with the website, there's several different ones for all the different
What's
properties.
the main one?
The main one is clubpacifica@yahoo.com. That's the direct email. You can contact me in regards to an apartment home in the South Bay area, and I can help you out, get you what you need. We have 1s, 2s, and some 3 bedrooms.
That's important because in Los Angeles it's horrible right now. You have good credit, You gotta have three
Three times
times
the
the
amount.
rent, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
minimum wage is $15. That's basically $2,500 a month.
Yeah.
And the rent is 2,000 or 1,500. So
One
if-
bedroom or 1,700 starting for
That's
one.
crazy.
for one
The
bedroom.
fight to get $15 an hour started years ago.
right.
Yeah.
Just now.
And it just happened.
And they still talking, folks in Los Angeles. Some people not getting it.
And that's exactly
Everything
why
has
it's-
gone up in price since the fight for it started. So
Yeah.
now that $15 an hour
It's
is
still like-
almost irrelevant.
Mhm.
And the sad part about it is, like Las Vegas is $825. And
What?
yeah, you can Google it right now, and they will have. You can Google cities. How much is the minimum wage in Atlanta? It's like $9. It's not 15. LA.
But see,
is-
their cost of living is cheaper though.
Yeah, that's true too. But at the
Yeah.
same time, what I learned about the Midwest and the South, the cost of living is somewhat cheap. They're fooling us now.
Okay.
The rent might be a little bit lower, but the food is high. The gas and the
Okay.
water and the
Okay.
electric at your house, the bills
Yeah,
are
the
expensive.
utilities and everything. Yeah.
Federal
Okay.
minimum wage is $7.25 right now.
Where at?
Everywhere. Federal.
$7.25.
Federal.
Yeah.
Oh,
In
federal.
the country, the minimum.
Wow.
Wow.
That's highway robbery. Could you imagine going to work right now for 8 hours at UPS? At the end of the day, you get $56.
Oh no.
Not especially after just last year. This past year, outside of the music, I was doing, I was working for myself. I was doing the moving industry.
Right, yeah, your own company.
And after doing that for almost a year, there's no way that I can personally go back to, working for minimum wage.
Right.
Because I know what it's like to work for myself, and I know what it's like to make the wages that make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I encourage everybody. Like, if you need a job, go get a job. But if you got the smarts, or if you know somebody that's got the smarts, connect with them and get a business going.
Yeah.
That's the truth because us as a people, we used to say, I need to make $100 a day. That'd be $3,000 a month. It'd be nice now you can get your mind leveled up to make $1,000 a day.
Right.
That'd be $30,000 a month, $300,000 in 10 months. You're making a quarter plus million a year. Now, pandemic, it affects you, but it don't affect you as strong. They say you can't come out, who cares? Because like the sister said, I own my own land now, and I made a garden outside. I got what I need out there, you know what I mean? And I got my vehicle to get around and things like that. And it's just us on this property, we the family. So I know what's everything that's going on. This is important as a people, you know what I mean? This goes back to the beginning of the conversation. The black-owned businesses, you know what I mean? Right now, in the LA streets, if you go driving, when you get to a traffic light, look to the right, and you see a shopping center, you'll see a check cashing place, Chinese food place, a hair shop, what would you say?
A cell phone place.
A cell phone place. All right, now what's black-owned in that shopping center?
The hair
Well,
salon,
the hair salon.
barbershop.
Yeah, there's a lot of, black-owned barbershops, beauty shops, and then a lot of girls are selling
And that's
hair
good.
now.
That's not just crap on nobody. That's good. Whatever the business is, as long as you're getting some legit.
Exactly.
Hey, now, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, hair shop, hair salons, barbershops, those are like our big industry things, right? So we cut the hair big time, and haircuts is going up. Haircuts is $30 to $100.
What?
And then the hair, the weave, the laces, that's anywhere from $50 to $500.
Double at
Well,
least.
my little simple wrap is, $55, but a haircut is $30 to $100.
$55, you know, and
My haircut is almost as much as yours.
Oh my God.
Deadass.
And you guys' hair grow faster than ours, so how often do you get a haircut?
Probably like once a month, maybe once every month and a half, something like that.
Okay.
I cut it, then I try to maintain it.
Okay.
so that sounds like a person like myself would want to invest in clippers.
Oh.
Or hair
Brand, like
dryer,
brand
blow
dryers.
dryers. You know, and
That's super smart. Like I remember the period of time where we were transitioning out of CDs, and we were let me backtrack. When we were the blank CDs, when people were slanging the blank CDs, right? I was like, well, instead of getting upset about someone bootlegging my shit, let me just create a CDR brand, a burnable CD brand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they can burn my music, but they still
To
pay
pay
for
for
the
the
disc.
CD, yeah.
Well, hey, before we go to break, here, speaking of music, man, let everybody know that you in the music industry, you got a new single out.
Yeah, I got a new single out. Actually, a couple new singles out. One, Can't Stop Me, is kind of blowing up on Spotify right now. We just topped over almost at 15,000 streams.
That's good.
Congratulations.
And then, thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And then I just released a more deeper record about my kids, about my twin sons. It's called Boys to Men. Go check that out when you guys get a chance. That's also on Spotify and all the other streaming platforms.
Hey, that's tight. Coming out of Seattle, Washington, you know what I'm saying? One and only real life. We in the building. It's UNG radio station. It's Tuesday night. It's indie night. This is very important. My co-host is in the building tonight, Tia. You know what I mean? We're going to talk to her about more about the companies, you know what I mean? Real life got something he got going. He got another executive meeting that he got to go to. Did the man come in on Zoom and all that, you know? Hey, it's all good. It's Black History Month. It's very important. For those who don't know, right here at UNG Radio every Tuesday night, you can come through here. We talk about all the independent entrepreneurs and help mom and pop stores advertise their companies. And once a month, we do pop-up shopping events for you to bring your tent out, your table, and sell your product. And we work hard, you know what I'm saying? Right now, let's get into a quick break. We're going to play some new music right here, and we'll be right back, you know what I'm saying? I'm going nowhere.
You're now rocking with the best, UNG. Radio station, radio station, radio station.